Defining a subject. Often when I'm critiquing and reviewing work, I come across photos like this. And I would naturally then ask the photographer, what is the subject? And they will respond, well, it's a beautiful mountain valley up in Bhutan. And I look at this image and I would say, okay, this is a travel photograph. In the time it took you to pull over and open your window of your car, you've taken a picture without much thought about composition, without much thought of defining a subject. This is not a great shot. But if you look closely, perhaps there are shots within this scene. Perhaps you're into architecture, and you'll note that the buildings in the mountains of Bhutan look and resemble Swiss chalets, the type of robust buildings frequently seen in the high Alps. Perhaps you're in Bhutan because you're interested in not only the beauty of the land, but also the culture, the Buddhist culture. And so maybe you would zoom in on a mountain monastery. Perhaps you're not really interested in culture and it's really the natural history of the place. And so perhaps you would shoot a tight shot with a telephoto lens, a long exposure of water blowing past some beautiful rocks. Maybe you are into the abstract and you find the corrugated roofs, the wood and the stones atop to be of interest to yourself. Maybe it's the prayer flags, another iconic subject in Bhutan, whereas they inscribe the prayer flags with prayers. And as the winds fray the fabric, the prayers are released to the heavens. I know I photograph that quite often. And finally, maybe it's just the way they cultivate the fields up in those high mountains, growing rice and potatoes and root vegetables. So within that scene, yes, there are shots. And whether you liked any of those images or not, it was pretty evident, pretty clear what the subject was. But in this shot, no, it's not such a clear message.